Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today for another video and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then welcome to the channel. My name is Benny Green and today's video is a very special one because today I am celebrating 6 years sober. 6 years without any drugs or alcohol, and I just wanted to share just a little bit about my story, how it all started, and some tips for advice for anyone who just might be struggling with a bad habit, alcohol or drug addiction at the moment. So this journey has changed my life in ways that I could never imagined, and I'm feeling blessed that I've got this second chance in life, and I'm grateful that all of you are here with me. So thank you so much for joining me. As some of you probably are familiar with my story, I used to be a rock star playing in bands and touring all over the world. You could say I was easily surrounded by that kind of environment to do with drugs and alcohol, so it was very hard to escape within the sort of thing that I was doing, and I just never really realised how much it was actually shaping my habits. So drinking alcohol for me felt like the norms at the time because I've always been around it since I left school basically. So it was the norms to just go out at the weekend and just party, drink, and I thought that's what life was meant to be. I didn't think there was much more to it. I saw drinking as a normal thing to do because everybody else was doing it, and it was just part of the lifestyle that I was convinced by others, by how they were, that's just the way that life was. But deep down, somewhere really deep down, I knew I wanted more, and I definitely deserved more. I really wanted to push myself further, physically and mentally. I just wanted to see how I could become without all the noise, the distractions, and the self-destruction in the end, because it was just getting to a point where I knew I needed to stop, because if I didn't stop and I was still going down the road where I was going, then I probably wouldn't be here now talking to you. There was a few times when I was trying to quit, like trying to stop, because I've maybe done something stupid or embarrassed myself or made a fool of myself. So it took me a good 1.5, 2 years to actually quit properly before I gave it up. And the turning point for me was when I moved to Thailand in 2019 to go and train and fight Muay Thai professionally for a year. I was living, training and fighting over there full time, every day, 6 days a week, twice a day, just training constantly, consistently, no distractions, surrounded by champions and fighters, and it was just turning me into what they were. And when you're training like that 6 days a week, you start realising how much alcohol really takes away from you, like your energy, your focus, your mental clarity, your discipline and your confidence. So I really wanted to give the sober journey a shot and just see how far I could go. I just remember asking myself, what would happen if I stopped completely, and how far can I actually go? And a question that just changed everything. And so far, it's been 6 years now, and I'm just beyond words. I'm just so grateful and very proud of myself, to say the very least. And it's been an incredible journey. Just being around that environment made it a little bit easier, but I'm not going to just sit here and say, yeah, it was easy, because honestly, it was far from easy. It was one of the hardest things that I've had to do and had to give up. It did take a lot of sacrifice and a lot of things I didn't want to do, but I know it was definitely something that I needed. Just the feeling of waking up with purpose, no headaches and no regrets, is something that I'll never ever take for granted again. My physical and mental health improved a hell of a lot. I started to think more straight and think clearly. My relationships improved, and with my friends and all my coaches and my family. Everything in my life just started to align in place slowly but surely. One of the craziest parts is I was actually starting to love myself again. I was actually very proud of the progress that I made so far, and I was looking forward to keep moving forward and taking it further. And I feel like that was something that alcohol had taken from me for a long time, just my self-respect and mental clarity for myself before others. So I just remember making it to the first year, and I was so happy. I couldn't believe I got 1 year without having any alcohol and any drugs. It was the best feeling in the world. I just wanted to keep going because I had the momentum kicking in. I wanted to see how far I could go. So let's try 2 years, then 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and now 6. So we're on the way to a full decade sober, and I really can't wait to see how that feels. I'm super excited for the future. Let's do 10 years sober. So for anyone that's watching this and you're struggling with an addiction or a drinking problem, then I just want to give you some tips and advice that might be able to help you. I'm not here to say that drinking is a bad thing or anything like that, or anyone shouldn't drink. Obviously, anyone's entitled to their own opinion and responsible for their own actions. But for people that are trying to stop and better themselves, here are some tips for you. So the first one is that you need to change your environment. Your surroundings are the thing that shape you the most. If you don't change your environments, then it's going to be really, really hard to change the habits that you do every day, day in and day out. My second bit of advice is to change the people that you hang around with. This is a huge one, for sure, probably the most important, in my opinion, because if the people around you only know the drinking version of you, then they might not even support your growth and even respect you that much. So you need to find people that lift you up and push you forward, not pull you back and drag you down. Third bit of advice is to just give yourself a reason. Like, why do you want to stop? Whether it's to get fitter, healthier, or something personal, family related, your career, or for your future. Find something worth fighting for and just have a reason to try and better yourself. And sobriety is a lot easier when you know exactly why you're doing it. My fourth bit of advice is to just take it one step at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time. Don't think about it forever, because if you wait for the right time to stop, then that's it. You're going to be waiting forever. You should know by now there is no perfect time to start anything. There is only now, this moment, this second. So think about it today. Take action now. Win the day today. And then win tomorrow when it comes. My fifth bit of advice that I'd like to share is to just be patient with yourself and be kind to yourself, most importantly. There will be ups and downs along the way. You might slip up, and that's okay. You might have one drink after a year, but it's not going to kill you. It's not the end of the world. Don't take it like you failed. If you do slip up, then you can always try again. And even if you get to a certain time, like you made it a few months, then that's still good progress. And that's something to be proud of. So keep up the good work. What matters is you stay consistent and you keep going no matter what. And I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you watching right now. Everyone who's been supporting me from the beginning. If you've followed me for a few years, or even if you've just discovered me right now, then thank you for being here. You're still part of this journey. And I'm grateful that you're all here with me. If this video resonated with you, or if you're on your own sobriety path, then comment below and let me know your story. I'd love to hear it. And if you found this video helpful or inspiring, then don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring videos, and share it around to someone who you think might need to hear it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.